Pass the ball. Outside Pippen. Shot clock at 5. Shaq with the screen. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. He goes on Donovan Clingan.
What doesn't Scottie Pippen do? A very polished defender who can also rain buckets down from wherever. Whenever Scottie's on the floor, he is making trouble for you.
And both free throws good for Pippen. And eventually every player, GA, has to grapple with age, realizing they've lost a step or two against the young fellas. And sometimes that is a very slow realization.
Oh, it is, Kevin. Hopefully by that point it's less about financial security and more about prolonging the inevitable, simply for the love of the game.
Jerome, good.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, Michael Porter Jr. was the #1 ranked player in high school, but a back injury changed things. He said, "My potential may look different now, but as long as I can truly say with what I had, I gave it my all, that's all that success should be defined by." Kevin, he grounds himself in gratitude and the work he's put in.
Thanks, DA. He is a worker and living the dream.
And with that burst, you can count on LaMelo being the first up the court on the break. He won't miss a chance to get out and run.
Pass to Green. Here's Jerome. And here is Siakam. On the wing, Green. For the 3. Here's Clingan. And it's Clingan with the jam.
And this young man lives on the offensive glass. Tough to stop Clingan when he's that close.
Outside, Ball. Puts up a deep 3. Out of bounds, New York takes possession.
Substitution on the court.
New York leading by 5. To the inside. Jokic. And Jokic slams it in.
Oh, Jokic attacking the rim and brings it down hard.
Levine looking around. Pass to Murray. Back to Gasol. Out to Brooks. Here's McDaniels. That drops and it comes off an assist from Brooks.
3 points.
McDaniels got 5 points so far. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Greg, with how explosive Ja Morant is, he has certainly taken his fair share of awkward falls.
And that's what worries you with guys like that. He's already had a number of injuries in his young career, but we all just want to see him at full health.
To the paint. Back to Murray. Pass to Gasol. A 3-pointer off the mark. New York leading by 6. Morant outside. Jokic a screen. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. And he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
This is his 3rd free throw attempt of the game.
And I like what he did at the line a season ago. How about 81%?
A trend in the NBA, and one, Brent, that I like, new downtown arenas. They seem to be everywhere.
Well, Kevin, it's because you love to eat so much and the restaurants are nearby, so walking distance helps. But yeah, it invigorates the city. You have people clamoring to get to the arena, to get out of the offices early, and it really brings the community together. So you love to see that kind of energy and buzz around any NBA stadium.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here.
Yeah, 76% from the line a season ago, and most would consider that to be a success. Yeah, in this quarter, they've had the right approach, driving and drawing, initiating contact, create opportunities, get to the line.
Bounce pass Nemhard. Lively with it. Out guarded by Porzingis. Lively's shot is off. Tatum wide open. He fires one. Oh, good with the triple. And stolen by Booker. And here we go. Morant heading to the hoop. And the dunk by Tatum.
And the defense hates to see it. Tatum putting on a little bit of a show with that jam.
And Darko Rajakovic calls timeout. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline. Both teams making some changes here. Here's Murray. He has yet to score. Outside, Levine. It's rebounded by New York.
A slight advantage for them in the rebound department, but that oftentimes is all it takes.
Here's Jokic. It's Jokic inside.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Gasol a screen. Here's Levine. Throws it down as the official calls the foul. It may be a three-point play. It's going to be on Jokic.
Well, Powell staying with his shot there. Even with the contact, he sinks that shot thanks to that wiry strength. Can we call him powerful?
And so it's New York with it. They lead by 7. Here's Morant. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
And didn't have a single free throw in that first quarter, but he started to play with a little bit more of an edge to his game here in the second.
And he makes the first.
And they have yet to miss a shot from the line here this quarter.
Both teams deciding to change it up.
And it's hard to pick a more electrifying player in the league than Ja Morant. He explodes off the floor.
Back to O'Neal. Embiid with the steal. Morant with it. He's picked up by Gilgeous-Alexander. Johnson's shot is off. Takes a shot at the elbow. Here's Ball. Hangs in midair and converts on the double clutch layup.
Wow, he put a little extra on that one, didn't he?
Outside Tatum. Out to Morant. Back to Tatum. Just 5 on the clock. Over Pippen. New York, no good that time either. Up top, Gilgeous-Alexander. No good that time. And so it's Payne who brings up the ball for New York. 6-point game. Some nice passing by New York here. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Payne.
Well, that's two teammates who need to reintroduce themselves to one another, not on the same page.
And that's an intentional foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
And every year, and Greg, we agree, Payne seems to get better and better as a playmaker.
Doesn't overdo anything with his passing. Looks more and more comfortable creating off the driving kick. He's become a large part of this offensive engine.
You can tell he's feeling confident right now at the line, and when he's on, he can be lights out.
And the timeout called here by Tom Thibodeau. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team.
Substitution on the court.
New York leading by 4. Pass to Bain. Kicks it out to Johnson. Shoots over McDaniel. Another shot. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Second personal foul.
And how about the poise from Embiid? Gets fouled, but stays with the shot and able to get that one in the air.
And Embiid drops them both. Now here's Murray. Nothing on the board. Pass to Levine. Takes a 3. Rebound by Joel Embiid.
A good board there, Kevin, but overall they're getting slightly out-rebounded.
A kick out to Bain. Brooks with it. Murray outside. Here's McDaniels. A three-pointer, no good.
He's not the guy that you want to give a wide-open look from three-point range. They're lucky that that one doesn't cost them.
A kick out to Bain. Gasol with the steal. Fast break, here they come. Brooks with no one around. Drains the wing tray. Brooks has got his second bucket of the night.
Oh, spacing the floor. Brooks is comfortable shooting it from deep.
Cunningham outside. 6 on the shot clock. The 3 from Tatum. Good, and the assist goes to Cunningham. Tatum's got 5 now.
A 3 of his own for Tatum. That is how you respond.
And 101 left to play here in the half. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Bain.
A split second late, but almost came up with a steal there.
Real close, and I'm sure next time you might time that a little bit better and get a hand on it.
Puts it up off the inbound. Lively's shot is off. New York leading by 6. Pass to Porter. Shoots the 3. Bridges with the board.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Here's Nemhard. Here's Lively. And finished off by Lively.
That's going to be a big morale booster.
And you know what? It could come down to those second chance buckets when it's all said and done today.
Well, especially in a close game, every possession matters.
Here's Siakam. Can't cash in from close range.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be because he is so strong in the paint.
They get it again. Edey. And he lays it straight in. Now just a 2-point New York lead.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
And been fairly even so far. Here's New York. They've led by as much as 10. And here's Morant. And the call will be against LaMelo Ball.
LaMelo Ball.
That's his first foul.
Personal foul. First team foul.
For 3, Booker. Booker nails the 3. So confident.
And Booker's got one of the quickest releases in the game.
Now Pippen. Outside Ball. Back to Pippen. Puts up a 3. Bangs home the trifecta. Pippen's got 7 points.
practically automatic shot there by Pippen. He knows he just needs the ball, and then he is good to go.
For the tie, Porzingis with the block. And they get it back. Back to Ball. Tries again. Gordon trying to break loose. Ball with the bucket. 6 points for LaMelo Ball.
They are just killing him on the interior.
Outside, Porzingis. That one goes in. 7 points in the game.
And Porzingis at 7'3" doesn't just go through, he goes over contact.
Up top, Gilgeous-Alexander. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Yeah, easy call.
This is his first free throw of the game. That free throw, no good.
Probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
Absolutely. So neither attempt will fall that time for him.
And that's a rare missed opportunity from him. He'd been good as gold up until that point.
He's gone 1 of 1 in the game so far from the line. The first one falls.
And what you love about Bane is just how hard he works. His drive to keep getting better on display.
Here's Murray. Hasn't made one yet. Pass to Gasol. Back to Levine. Inside. And finished off by Gasol.
Dare I say Gasol graceful on the dunk attempt? That's alliteration.
A tight game here in New York. Now here's Embiid.
It'll be a turnover. The ball goes to the away team.
So it's the visitors now. Now here's Murray. Outside, Levine. Back to Murray for the lead. The second chance effort. And Levine lays it in. Levine's got his 3rd basket of the night.
And what an effort by Levine to win the rebound. And then he sends it back up.
And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Embiid. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half. Murray with it. Outside, Levine. Pass to McDaniels. Just 5 to shoot. Gasol on the wing. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top. Here's Cunningham. And there it is for him. And that's now 6 points for Cade Cunningham.
That makes 3 in a row to start the second half.
Outside, Levine. Down low. A nice shot by McDaniel. McDaniels got 7 points in the game.
And Levine knows how to use the spacing on the floor to his advantage, whether it's attacking the basket himself or setting up a teammate.
Well, even though he misses that one, the defense has got to talk about that, and that's a bad miscue, and you can't give up looks like that all game long.
Murray outside. Pass to Brooks. Back to Levine. Brooks, left side. For the lead. No good on that one. Tatum looking around. Johnson outside. Here's Tatum. And here's Embiid. And the rebound goes to Pau Gasol. And here is Murray. Scoreless thus far. And they take the lead.
And we rave about Powell's touch, but how about his toughness, willing to just go to battle inside?
Cunningham inside. Johnson wide open. He fires. Hands it from downtown. Johnson's got his second basket of the night. Brent, we talk about guys on the brink of stardom. Cade Cunningham is right there.
Yeah, the two areas you love to see Cade improve on is just taking better shots and making plays for others. He has that instinctually, Kevin, as a point guard at his size. But as his team grows, the appreciation for what Cade Cunningham can do on the floor, that will grow too.
Embiid's shot is good.
The big fella, Embiid, making it look too easy.
Bane with the steal. Johnson attacking, and the slam dunk by Johnson. Guys, what a back-and-forth game this has been.
And that's already resulted in 7 lead changes.
A shot by McDaniels, no good. And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for New York. They've led by as much as 10. And the slam dunk by Johnson.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. And Darko Rajakovic calls timeout. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over. So it's the visitors now, trailing by 4. Pass to Pippen. Ball with it. Lets it go from deep. Drains it from beyond the arc. Ball's got 9 points.
And Ball continues to show he can drain threes. The defense must adjust or he is going to keep doing damage.
Outside, Green. Pass to Siakam. Puts one up from 19. It's hauled in by Gordon. Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Good, and the assist goes to O'Neal. He's got 6.
You have a guard like Gilgeous-Alexander that fights inside. It can add some spunk to your team.
Here's Jerome. Pass to Porter. Three-pointer. Hits the three-point bomb. And New York leads by 2. And not even 3/4 out of the way. So many lead changes.
The fans, guys, are getting their money's worth. Heck, I should have paid to watch this, but it's been a nail-biter.
And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call.
Well, after committing a turnover like that, you're just praying the game doesn't come down to the last possession. You'll remember that one.
Pass to Siakam. Here's Jerome. Right side, Porter. Pippen with the steal. And now Ball pushing it up. No one back to stop him.
So much drive in this game. Ball wants to beat you and make you feel it.
One thing about LaMelo Ball, he can really take over at times, Greg, when he's healthy and playing well.
And a lot of that is just his feel for the game. He processes quickly and then has the talent to execute. It's pretty hard to stop him when he's in the flow.
Here's Jerome. Pass to Siakam. The kick out to Porter. 6 to shoot. Stolen by Ball. And here they come. It's rebounded by New York. There's 1:54 left in the third. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Second personal foul.
Forcing the action down low. Green earning a trip to the stripe.
And this is his second trip to the line tonight.
And a year ago, he was an 80% shooter at the line, so that's more than acceptable.
That one is no good.
He was able to tie it up, but he has to be disappointed that he could not give his team the lead.
To the inside. It's stolen by Green. Here's Porter. And finished off by Porter.
And there's an ease to Porter when he gets up vertically. Man, he can rise up and throw it down.
And Darko Rajakovic calls timeout. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations. Now, Suggs. Pass to Edey. Here's Lively. Over Porzingis. Lively, that's good. Lively's got his second basket of the night.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation. Well, that's not a shot he's ever going to pass up, and he shouldn't. Despite the miss, no defender anywhere near him. He's got to shoot that one.
Bridges misses. 2 for 1 opportunity here if they want it.
And no doubt, Kevin, if I'm them, I go for it.
Shot's good by Booker.
3-point shooting since the half has been about as good as you could ask for.
In the corner, it's Bridges. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. Bridges got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. And Tom Thibodeau decides to call timeout. Wants to talk some things over. Might be seeing some things to adjust. Change it. And the timeout called here by Tom Thibodeau. He's ready to talk things through with the team. They've been a little too casual with the ball out there.
Yeah, but you can't force that square peg into the round hole. Oftentimes, you just got to make that first simple pass and get a rhythm from that.
Bounce pass Suggs. Lively with the screen. And he's going up for the alley-oop. Jokic with the steal. There's Jokic on the drive.
Yeah, big-time height advantage there, and then he does not mess around. Good recognition to take it right at him.
We're at the end of the third, and we've still got a close one. New York leads by 2. And do not go away, as we'll be back in just a few moments with the start of our fourth quarter. Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. Now, here's Suggs. Pass to Nembhard. Back to Suggs. To the middle. Here's Edey. Porzingis with the rebound. Jokic with it. And he banks in the layup. Jokic just got the fourth quarter going with the first basket of the period here for New York. And here is Suggs. Pass to Edey. Jokic with the steal. Inside. Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. About a minute played here in the fourth quarter. To the wing right side. Clock at 6. They grabbed their own miss. Lively. And finished off by Lively.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam, using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there, sure. Booker outside. Sinks the triple. And New York leads by 5.
And with their hot shooting here in the second half, their field goal percentage over 50%. Now for the Kings.
And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him. So it'll be Miles Bridges shooting. That's on DeAndre Hunter.
Shooting for the away team. Miles Bridges at the line for 1.
One thing this team likes about Miles Bridges, Greg, he plays a lot. He's always there.
And Kevin, on a couple occasions, Bridges has been near the top in minutes played. He's got that strong 6'7" frame, and it holds up well over the season.
Here's Embiid. Pass to Bane. Back to Embiid. Shoots over Shaq. Bridges with the board.
Not great numbers, but great effort in this one. Sounds funny, but I think he's been a positive for them.
Here's Johnson. Not that time. His 6th miss. He's made 4 of 10 so far. To tie it up. And the rejection by Embiid.
So agile at 7 feet. Embiid covers a lot of territory.
New York, no good that time either. Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation.
Well, some smarts there on that play, changing his shot in the air so he could avoid the defense. Can't fault him for the creativity.
That's what he gives you, a big-time presence on the glass.
And you know what, Greg? Once he gets his hands on it, he's not even thinking about kicking it out.
Oh, his competitiveness right now is why the teammates love him.
And now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander, the fast break chance. Snatched up. The kick out to Ball. Down low. Here's Gordon. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. That one on Embiid.
And Gordon fearlessly attacking there, going right into the defense. He's going to use his athleticism.
And Gordon drops them both. And Tom Thibodeau decides to call timeout. Clearly, he's got something his players need to hear, and immediately. head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin. Well, during the break, I heard Tom Thibodeau as he talked with the team. Coach wants them to do a better job defending the perimeter. He said we're late on our rotations, and they're getting great looks because of it. We got to fight through it. We got to take away the three. We're good, guys.
Thank you, David. The open shot by Brooks. Here's Murray. Out to Brooks. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot.
And Brooks needs to keep taking and making those jumpers. It's only going to help his confidence.
To the left side wing. Pass to Klingon. New York moving it around. Jerome. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
The right call. When you need a basket, go to the guys you trust the most.
Yeah, whether it's teammates or the coaching staff, hopefully a combination of both, but gets close, he's getting the ball.
New York trailing. Pass to Klingon. Here's Jerome. Back to Siakam. And Gasol sends it back.
Gasol did not stop moving his hands there, especially as the shot was going up. Always going to be right there to send anything back if it's close. What a performance on the offensive end. He's making the defenders pay right now for all of the mistakes they're making.
Green taking his time here. Out to the right wing. To the paint. And Green slams it in.
Look at Green just taking off and throwing it down right in the face of the defense.
Murray outside. Outside, Levine. Pass to Brooks. Back to Levine. To the inside. Then Gasol with the dunk.
Not the kind of aggressive defense they need to cut into the lead.
Yeah, you have to protect the rim, Greg, a little better.
Good job to recognize the opportunity. That's just very solid offense.
And the foul called on Pau Gasol. That's his third foul of the game.
First team foul. Substitution on the court.
The visitors on defense. Fantastic finish by Booker.
And this is familiar territory for a marvelous scorer like Devin Booker.
Levine for three. The offensive rebound.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Pass to Porzingis. Back to Morant. Now Jokic. Outside, Porzingis. To the middle. The power of Jokic. Wow.
And Jokic just making this look way too easy.
Murray surveying the D. Tries the spin move. Gasol with it. Jokic defending. Murray for three. Good, and the assist, that time by Gasol. Murray's got his first 3 points of the game. Pass to Hunter. From deep. A three-pointer is right on target.
Oh, Hunter stepping up, and we saw this during his time at Virginia. Wow.
Murray outside. Out to Brooks. Fires for three. It's rebounded by New York. And here's the fast break. Jokic leading the way. Stolen by Levine. And here's the fast break. Back to Brooks. Pass to McDaniels. Outside, Levine. 6 on the shot clock. Back to McDaniel. Here is Brooks. Guarded by Morant. This one for three. Murray, no good. Outside, Porzingis. drops in the layup for 2.
Porzingis making it count, wants to come through big time and does here.
And the timeout called by Darko Rojakovic. He's clearly intent on wanting to lock in and make sure everyone's on the same page. Now, Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass the ball. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Outside Gordon. Takes the 3. It's hauled in by Jokic. And so it's Jokic with it. He brings it up for New York. They lead by 1.
Jokic doing a better job there of using his body inside and getting the angle, then finds his way to the line.
And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for New York?
They bullied the defense here in the paint. Look at all of those buckets inside. Just hard to defend in the paint.
You also have to admire the way they've gotten out and run in transition. And they've run wide, they've run their lanes, they've been doing it with a great pace. And that's produced some easy scores.
Porzingis with the block.
That's a forgotten skill as Porzingis able to get up there and throw that one away. He's finished top 10 in blocks a couple of times.
.127 left in the fourth quarter. They grab their own miss. And O'Neal gets it to go.
The strength of O'Neal is otherworldly.
Outside, Porzingis. Trying to find Gilgeous-Alexander. Gets it to him. Inside. Here's Pippen. And it's Pippen with the jam. And guys, here in the fourth quarter, still a close game.
Instant classic, fellas. This one could come right down to the last shot.
It's Morant with the drive. New York moving it around. Pass to Porzingis. Back to Jokic. And here is Hunter. And a miss there on the triple.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
Here's Ball. Yes!
Oh, the nerves on this guy.
Not backing down from this moment here. When the game is close, he kicks it up a notch.
Booker with no one around. It counts. A tremendous 3 to tie it up.
Man, I'll tell you what, the pressure is cranked up. Who better to call than this guy?
Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass the ball. 5 to shoot. Gordon with it. Back to Ball. Off target from downtown. And Tom Thibodeau decides to call timeout. And he knows there's no room for mistakes and wants everyone on the same page.
Substitution on the court.
And here's Tatum for 3. And that's going to do it for regulation. So we are headed to overtime. And we'll be back right after this. Glad to have you with us as we get going in overtime. Neither team giving an inch in this one. Ball, the bounce pass. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And the basket is good. And it's 8 points for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
just a late reaction there from the defense, and he is always going to finish that one.
Embiid in the corner. Fires from deep. Rebound by Pippen.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
Back to ball. To the paint. It's stolen by Johnson. And a fast break now for New York. Payne for three. Good on the triple. And New York leads by one.
Yeah, that's 2 straight three-pointers they've allowed.
Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass the ball. From outside the arc. Up again. And O'Neal is right there.
Great at using his body and finding his feet in positions on the boards where he can get up, get to it, get an extra possession.
Now, here's Hunter. Good, and the assist goes to Cunningham.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 5 points now in the quarter. Here's Cunningham. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's going to be on Aaron Gordon.
You see the raw talent that Cade Cunningham has, and the hard work and the proper focus. This guy is capable of big, big things.
And so Cunningham nails both of them.
You might want to think twice before sending him to the line again. He gets locked in when the game gets close.
Outside ball. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Clock at 4. It's rebounded by New York. They've led by as much as 10. Down low. Here's Johnson. And then Johnson with the dunk.
Leaping ability is off the charts. Not the biggest power forward, but outstanding at rising up off the ground.
Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass the ball. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
And with all that LaMelo does on the floor, Ball is one of the most difficult guys to guard in the league.
Ball hits them both. We're just over 2.5 minutes into overtime in this exciting game. Now Porzingis back to Morant. Back to Tatum. New York needs to get off a shot. Booker, no good. Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Driving to the basket. It's good.
SGA quickly becoming the guy you want with the ball in his hands down the stretch.
Pass to Jokic. Morant looking around. The rebound by Pippen. Guys are not going to be in any rush on this possession.
Not with the lead. Now's the time to burn some clock.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Good D by Booker. And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for New York. Money!
Jokic stepping up big time here.
So it's the visitors now. Ball with it. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Oh, missed it.
And they had a foul to give, but you want to use it on the ground.
He knocks down the clutch free throw.
Gilgeous-Alexander. 2 shots.
And so making both free throws, that'll give them the lead here. And the the timeout called here by Tom Thibodeau. Coach clearly feeling the necessity to regroup with so much at stake here. So I'm looking at the clock, and guys, the situation. What do you think we're going to see next?
And guys, it all comes down to this. One shot to win the game. They have just enough time to run a play that'll lead to a catch and shoot here on the inbound. Maybe one quick pass and then get it up.
And the timeout called here by Tom Thibodeau. This is a huge moment, folks, in this game, and he wants to be prepared. Guys, what are their best options now?
And guys, it all comes down to this. One shot to win the game. They have just enough time to run a play that'll lead to a catch and shoot here on the inbound. Maybe one quick pass and then get it up.
Off the inbound pass. It's good!
Yeah, this is what you love about him, the confidence on that mid-range.
That's a staple of his offensive attack, and proving once again he can do some damage from that area.
And Darko Rajakovic calls timeout. The magnitude at this juncture in the game clearly warranting a timeout. Guys, what's your take on how they maximize their opportunities now?
Not sure they have enough time for the catch and shoot here. Only hope is to try for a tip-in off the inbound. They've got their work cut out for them on this possession.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. So a close game sees New York take this one. They had to scrape and claw to push it to